Hey, I'm Coach Colin Costello with Shot Mechanics Basketball, and today you're going to learn how to shoot a basketball better off the dribble. All right, so shooting off the dribble is really important, right? It's one of the most important aspects of being a dynamic scorer. You think about the best scorers in the league, guys like Steph Curry, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, they're all really good at shooting off of the dribble. So today we're gonna have a few keys that are gonna help you out a lot with that. So the first one I wanna talk about here is being able to shoot with loading your hips off that last dribble. Now what you see from a lot of players is they're doing their move, whatever it is, and then when they push out their last dribble, their hips come really high, and then they have to reload them as they come through to their shot. Again, your hips are where a lot of your power comes from, right? So the earlier you can load them, the more springy you're gonna be, and the more kind of power and pop you'll get in your jumper as well. So if you're doing your move, whatever it is, and you come through, I want to drop like I'm into a chair, right? And dropping my hips as I'm picking up the basketball. That way I can load and launch into it really, really quickly, right? If I come and my hips are high, then I'm not gonna get that really, really good spring. So think about it as you're coming through, whatever it is, you're hitting your man with your dribble, you're, boom, loading your hips on the pickup, and then firing through your shot. The earlier you load your hips, the more spring you'll get, the more pop you'll get, and thus the better your shot will be. All right, so the next tip that will help you is to keep your heels up or off the ground. What a lot of players do when they're getting ready to shoot off the dribble is they come through and they plant with a big 1 on their heel and then 2 on their heel. Now the issue is anytime you plant your heels into the ground's gonna suck all your energy and momentum out of your body, and then it's really hard to regather it. So what I always like to think about is keeping my heels up like I'm springing off of a diving board, right? So whatever you're doing, you're hitting your dribble move, getting ready to pull up, I'm going to stick my toe into the ground if I'm going a 1-2, or if I'm going a hop, I'm gonna stick them both into the ground, because if I can keep my heels off of the ground, I get this natural springboard and momentum, right? That gives me that really quick pull-up jumper, really quick pop, and it makes a big difference when a defender is closing out on you. So anytime you're pulling up off the dribble, whatever it is, your ISO when you're trying to get by him, as I come through, I'm trying to get that nice squeak on the toes, heels off the ground. That'll give you a perfect pop into your jump shot every single time. All right, so next we've talked about footwork, we talked about loading the hips, right? But we want to talk about the pickup. The pickup's a really important part of a pull-up jumper. And it doesn't matter if you're going to your dominant hand or if you're going to your weak hand. If you have the best footwork in the world, it doesn't matter if the pickup's not good. So what you want to think about on the pickup is that you want to pound your last dribble as hard as you can, right? If I come through and my last dribble is really weak, I'm going to have to go get the ball and then try to load into my shot, right? A key to a quick pull-up off the dribble is having that last dribble be a nice hard pound dribble so that it's launching me into my shot, right? If I can get a really good last pound dribble, it's going to pop my whole body up and get the momentum moving towards the basket. It's a lot like a punch, right? If I start a punch from 2 inches away, it's really hard to get that momentum. But if I can get that kind of pre-swung momentum up into it, it's gonna be a lot more powerful. And that last pound dribble is the exact same way. So no matter what direction I'm going, I'm trying to, boom, get that last pound. That way I can get it nice up and quick. Again, a last pound dribble on the pickup's gonna help you out a ton. All right, if this video helped you out, go ahead and hit that like button and then head to the comment section down below and let me know what sort of video you wanna see next. This is a channel for the people, by the people, and I run pretty much everything off a request, so leave it down below and hopefully I get to it. And if you're new to Shot Mechanics, welcome, and you're gonna wanna do 2 things. Number 1, click that subscription button because we put out videos every week and they're all gonna get you better, I guarantee it. The second thing you're gonna wanna do is click that link in the description and get a free copy of my #1 scoring workout. This scoring workout is gonna change the way you think about training and it'll probably increase your scoring average the very first time you use it. That's how powerful it is. And again, I'm Coach Colin Costello with Shot Mechanics Basketball. Thanks for watching, and until next time, splash on.